Come on over here. Welcome back to another video. This is an oracle card reading. Ooh, and it's so much fun. Why? Because it's brand new in the here and now, original, never heard before by any of us, not even by me. I have no idea what the reading's going to hold, but I'm going to read these cards, and that's why you're here. Now look, no one's here by mistake. It's just really simple. We are living inside of a beautiful reality that is reflecting back to us the light that we cast out. What's that mean? That means the light, the things that we are imagining or thinking about, the things that are dear to us, the light, the words and the emotional connections that we have within us, in our heart mind. Those things are really being projected or expressed, pressed out like little sun rays, and they're hitting reality and coming back like a mirror, bouncing off of it as different events, as different signs, as different circumstances, as different adventures, the adventure of life. You're living in a mirror, and it's so beautiful. So we don't want to suppress this idea that we are really getting back a reflection of the light that we are putting out there. So the first card is showing something that looks a little dark and scary. Ooh, I don't want to be trapped in that little pitfall here. What's that all about? It's just simply showing that sometimes we go through phases of life where we feel like we don't know what we're doing, like, oh, everything is so overwhelming. I don't know where to go, what to do. I'm lost. So it feels like we fell down a hole. Ooh, now this is actually not quite like that. What's happening is this. The black and white down here, the clouds, this represents our day-to-day life in the world. And we're always walking in duality, the black and white. What's that? It's the material world of things being separate from other things. They're not so much black versus white or good versus evil as they are just a bunch of separate things for us to recognize in the world. Think about this. In duality, we need things to seem separate in order to recognize them. Or we wouldn't know the difference between a nose, an eye, a hand, a card, a cloud, a black line. All of these things are little details, words, the divine masculine. And we need that in order to walk around and do stuff in the world. Otherwise, it would all be a big blur, right? It would all just be light. It would be undefined light. And that's what we're seeing next up here. You're actually not falling into any hole. This is a phase of falling upward to the light. And when we go up into the light, look at this. It's like a tree. Here's the trunk of the tree down on earth. We grow upward and we start to expand our connections with the light up here in our conscious space. Look, see the tree behind me? This is like a tree. Here's the trunk. Here's the leaves. That's a lot of light we see. It coming out through our consciousness, through our little mind space. And as that crackles out into new areas of this darkness, we have a type of a epiphany, a revelation, oh my God, I know what I should do next. And that's what's going to allow us to then go back down, or go back up in this card, could go back up and to walk through the world moment by moment, doing the next thing that we know we ought to be doing. Now look, when we are getting into that phase of exhaustion, right, it can really feel like everything is weighing us down. So the suppression card, the key is don't get down when things feel like they're not making sense, when things feel like they're all stagnant or you feel lost. This is a place of exhaustion, not of a bad exhaustion. It's more of a emptying out. Like, we did everything we could do on certain projects or in certain relationships or on certain work things. All the areas of our life we've done our best. And as a result, we're exhausted. Look at all the work we did, represented by all of these little tools here, all of these little machine parts. We've put a lot of new things in the world. The light spread, and now we've got to let go. And we've got to wait for this. Look at the yellow and the orange, the yellow and the orange. What's that? That's the alien. That's the higher self that's been watching and leading us around the whole time, doing stuff in the world. And we don't want to suppress this. We don't want to feel like it's depression or suppression or they're doing something to me, or we don't want to take this darker time or this exhausted time and say, oh, I must be a loser, or I must not have known what I was doing. I'm so dumb, blah, blah, blah. Don't do that garbage. Would you do that to someone else? No. Treat yourself like someone else. Love yourself by telling yourself you did good, you did everything you could up to this point, and which has to be true, or you would have did it differently. So there's no reason to suppress any of this. Now, the suppression card does come out when we are feeling like this weariness, this tiredness, this lost feeling. The suppression card is reminding us to talk about it a little bit. Get it out. Be like, oh man, I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Is it ever going to change? Oh, actually, yes, it's always changed. I can't wait for it to change. It's going to be interesting to see how it changes. Remember, we are this green heart chakra. What's that? We are a spiritual being having a human experience. So all of the work that we did in the world, all of these parts are all going to get reorganized, and they're going to all turn into something brand new. In a way, this is what we would call breaking to the increase. We're breaking into new areas of darkness that haven't been touched yet in the world. We're packing new light into the world. You can get this a lot when you're challenged to be like super authentic, or when you're challenged to be taking a risk to get out of your comfort zone, stuff like that, to just kind of go and do something new, and to really do it with the confidence, or at least the claim, that you're being called, or you're being advanced, or you're being moved forward in a bigger way by the aliens. And again, when I say that, I don't mean like literal aliens, green guys coming down, right? Ooh, or maybe. But what I really mean is that this spiritual entity that we are is something that lives outside of the world. Ooh, I like its little ears with my fingers here. And this is a lot about seeing things in new ways, creative ways, abstract ways that are then born out of imagination or out of the anything is possible place. That's what this represents up here. Alien just means extraterrestrial, or outside of the world that we already know. And that's what we're doing. We're bringing new light into parts of the world that we don't know about yet. We're bringing light into the darkness. See it? So that black duality darkness up here is getting infused with new yellow, red, and orange eyes or light. This is so good. It's the creative process. You're going through a creative change when this happens. And the key, again, is to not tell yourself that it's all crap. No. Say, wow, how exciting. Oh my God, something new is happening. What's it going to be for me? Right? So we're going up. We're going up to that little alien space here. We're going to get our nice little suit on, and we're going to get into this blue, clear throat chakra. That means clear communication with God, source, universe. We're going to get this nice, crystal clear vision of what we can do next. So look how messy it was when we are lost in the exhaustion, and look how beautifully clear the whole ground is getting, and how well that green heart chakra is now coming in to the terrain. You can see it on the bandana and the patches, and now it's all turning into the land. And the impatience card is here to just say, like, chill out, like, I get it, like, you want change to happen, you want it to be cleaned up, it's so messy and tired like here. So this is just suggesting go up in your thinking, go up into your higher self zone, go up and know that you're not your own. Go find out that God is real. You are the one who feels all of those changes. Ouch. They can get overwhelming. But we don't care about that, because look, Dude is cutting himself free of all those heavy chain ropes and now is going up, up, up the ladder, back up to the present material world. A lot of times you could think this is like, oh, I'm in hell. I'm in hell. It's a metaphor, not literal hell, but look, I'm overwhelmed. What did they do? What did I do? Why did it happen like this? I can't stand it. Or maybe it can be the angry way. Maybe we're in that hell in an angry, fiery way, like, oh, what's wrong with them? Why did they do that to me? Da, da, da. All, I can't believe this is happening, blah, 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 blah. All that. The overwhelming hellfire that you see here. It's just a crackling open of more light into the world. Be patient. Go up. Go through the normal seasons and phases of, you know this. We get exhausted. We sleep every night. So we're just spiritually growing and then putting new light into the world and then letting it go, taking a nap, and then getting back up into that new space. What's going to come next? Now that we're not suppressing this experience of the downtime or the dead time or the I'm not motivated time, now that we know that it's just a time of breaking to the increase and that a new iteration of ourself is being born in the world, and now that we know that we can just chill out and do the next right thing, what's going to come next? Oh, there it is, the mountain. So look, back we go. Here it is in the card. You can see it. We went down into this new space to get more light. That's represented right here by the inside of the mountain. Check that out. So here's this big white mountain, meaning the white light is all there is. Look, we rise up above duality. Here it's duality, the black of it down here. Here's the white. You can see the black and white in the card there, right? There's duality, the duality road, and it goes down or up into that space. See it right there, right in here? There you are. And then you're going to come out of that. Because you went up in your thinking and you went up to your higher self, you come out of that. And you're about to access all of this new kind of light. Look, you don't really see any of this color in there because this is that refinement, the creative part. This is the reds and the yellows. This is the red and the yellow and the oranges. What's that? The red is the root chakra. That's our words, our material world being described. Like I said in the beginning of the reading, being defined. And then this is the orange. That's the creative sacral chakra. That's the emotion. That's the emotion. The words and the emotion, the light and the words combining, cracking open new things. And look, you can see all that crackling is now becoming all of the lines in the mountain. All the lines in the mountain are those cracks. They're solidifying. You've done good. You've gotten that light out of that little dark cave. And now you're going up into this whole new dimension of new kind of light. You can see the green heart chakra, sky is there. So what you have done is really bring from that little cave of yours, your little inner space, you've brought that light into the world. Ooh, let's pull one more card. Wow. If this reading sounds a little out there, be sure to watch some of the other videos on my channel that are talking about waking up spiritually, knowing that you're a spiritual being, having a human experience. What? I mean, really, this is a spiritual card reading. Go ahead, climb up that road, just keep going higher and higher into the universe. This is amazing. It really is. Amazing, amazing. You're never going to stop expressing the light in the world in beautiful ways. So good. And you can see that she's going up there. You can see he's going up there. This is the divine masculine and the divine feminine reaching up to that same space. It's so good, dude. Come on, check it out. So wonderful. And look how the yellow and the orange, how it was all suppressed, looking all depressed, looking all bummed out over here, but now it's become this beautiful starlit walkway that we get to go up into that zone of anything is possible. Oh my God, I just want to pull one more card from the Mermaid and Dolphin deck. Ooh, so good to know that we are well taken care of, that we are being helped, that everything is going to be just fine. And there you go. There's your little resty card. There's your little exhaustion card. sitting inside your green heart chakra shell. The little oyster, the pearl of great price, is you. You are that little white light alien being that gets to be reborn again and again and again. Aw, you've been working hard. It's time to take a nap and get some rest. So remember that you can always, where's that exhaustion card? You can always just chill out and regroup, take that break. Oh, I lost that card. That's okay. Take that rest, take that break. When you're exhausted, oh, it's in my hand. Take that break. Take that break. Just get that rest from all of the good work that you've been doing. Oh my God, your inspiration is coming for you. You cannot escape it. Brian, pull one more card. Just show us the future. Ooh, what's coming next? We'll let it be this. Oh yeah, the soul tribe. Look at that bright light. You're affecting a lot of people's lives just by being who you are. And don't worry about it, that bright, bright glow. That bright glow is on its way. That's what he was climbing up the mountain for. That's what he was going up the ladder for. What is this? It's a very far away view of this, Yeah, go ahead and reach up to your soul tribe. Be a part of all of it. Take care. Thanks for being a part of this tribe of spiritual beings having human experiences. Share this video or subscribe to the channel. I publish every day. Have fun being a spiritual being, having a human experience. Take care, friends. Goodbye.